This is the first presentation of the superintendent's proposed FY09 budget.
Impact of the reduction. I've already mentioned that Linda's cuts at the pupil personnel are going to result in some change in additional responsibilities for other people to reduce what Linda's got on her plate currently, so she can actually do both her job and her current assistant's job. Increase in transportation, as I've already outlined. Curriculum includes funding for district-wide and building-based professional development, and narrow the focus down to the English Language Arts Initiative, which is primarily a K-6, but we'll have some 7-12 components. And assert that the hidden elephant in this thing, if you will, is the cost to the town for unemployment. We have, in budget joint subcommittee, in conversations with our town council and town administrator counterparts, we have said by eliminating both health care benefit and salary of every one of these positions, 45 approximately, that I've just outlined to you, we have left no money for unemployment costs. And the town administrator has suggested, and several councilors have heard this, that he feels that that's a burden that is an appropriate burden for the stabilization fund. We are talking about $675,000 in potential liability based on these cuts that we're recommending. And Paul, would you help me? What's the per person? Is it 15,000?
Usually, if you're going to lay off 2 people, you lay off a third to cover the unemployment.
So if the town were not, to cover the unemployment cost, we could foresee having to lay off an additional 20 people to cover the cost of that 65-person group. So, but right now we're going forward, not expecting to bear the burden of unemployment costs that what the indicators are from the town that would be an obligation that they would pick up as they have in the past. That's being consistent with past practice. Impact, without going into course by course and grade level and school specific class size impact, did want to give you some sense of this holistically. At the high school, the results of the teacher cuts that we're proposing would be an increase in class sizes. The school committee guidelines suggest class sizes at the high school of 22 to 26, and this will put us into a situation where class sizes, average class sizes range 25 to 30. Again, no late bus. Middle school, similar impact. School committee guidelines for middle school class sizes are 22 to 26. Average class sizes that will result will be 25 to 30. And I guess I should say at this point that while I can confidently say that the average class size will range 25 to 30, there will be situations both in the high school and the middle where there are singleton or small courses that are offered in small numbers of sections that could dip below the 25, but they also could be 33. So the range, what happens is you diminish the number of teachers and the number of offerings, and you risk having your range vary more widely if we're still going to try to offer programs for the kids. Elementary school, class, your guidelines for elementary school, K2, 22, and the grades 3 to 5 is 22 to 25, and we expect that approximately 50% of our K-5 classrooms will exceed the school committee guidelines based on the cuts that are in this budget. And you can see what we've tried to do is pinpoint it, our grade level class sizes vary from school to school depending on the size of the school, and the bigger school has the ability to spread kids out more. There are more sections, more classrooms per grade. But this gives you, the elementary principals have worked very hard to give you the most accurate picture they can provide. This is an inexact science because this is the picture of what it looks like today with the recommended reductions. We're still going to have to accept or release kids as people move in or out of the district, and so this will be happening right up until September 1st, obviously. So this is subject to change. But these are pretty firm numbers right now. Anyway, that's the sort of gross, I don't use the term lightly, overview of the $800,000 increase budget. I think the number is not exactly 800. We didn't make it work to the dollar and cents. I think it's around 828,000. So if the town does come in and it's exactly $800,000 increase, we have to reduce a little bit more.